Hello, welcome to another Real Raw Moment. This is about the privilege of showing up. So, we show up at our jobs, we show up at soccer practice, we show up at our dance class or knitting class, or show up to Netflix at 7 p.m. on any given day. We all show up in some way at some place. I'm going to talk about where I was showing up and where I hit the fatigue block. So, my work in PA, parental alienation, is very important to me, as well as coaching people through high conflict divorce, alienation, challenging life circumstances. It's kind of my jam. I'm skilled in it, I'm educated in it, and I love it. Parental alienation and high conflict court cases hit home to me because I am, once again, involved in one. And I've also experienced multiple ones before this. And that's okay. I have accepted it. I'm working through it. It's fine. However, it took stuff out of the Bank of Natalie. It has taken energy. It's taken emotions. It's taken just energy towards it that I normally would give to other things I show up for. To the point that this last week, and I say Monday to today or Tuesday to today, which is Sunday, I had determined that I should no longer be working with any PA people, coaching, being even part of a support group that I'm a part of, hosting a support group. I got in my head a lot, and I told myself that showing up for these things was depleting and I was getting nothing back. And why was I doing it? Because I had other things to attend to that need my energy. Now, technically, all true. In PA in particular, when you are a coach or you are running a support group like I do twice a week, there's a lot of output on my part generally, and that's the whole point. I'm there to support people. In this last few days, I came to a place of a deficit, overdrawn in the Bank of Natalie, mentally, physically, emotionally. I was disheartened because I felt that all the times I've been showing up, no one was showing up for me. Now, let me be clear. I don't show up so that people, it's not quid pro quo. It's just not. I was coming from a place of like, I'm supporting friends through things. I'm supporting alienated people through things. There's all this and just nothing coming back. And I'm a very strong woman, and still I came to the place of fatigue. I hit the fatigue wall of managing other people's emotions and their cases and not feeling like anybody heard me. And I'll be honest, my whole life challenge, things I deal with in therapy, are being seen and heard. Very important to me. And over weeks and months, I felt that I was not. And so I had come to a place where I was going to actually step down and step away. And then the universe had other ideas. I had people reach out, somebody from 13 years ago, when I helped them with their own. Back then, we wouldn't have called it alienation. I don't know what we would have called it. I had someone from halfway around the world reach out to me to talk and get some movement and opinion and congress around their movement and something that I agree with them on. I had somebody in the US whom I haven't talked to in months message me and say, hey, are you okay? And I rarely, if ever, get this emotional on one of these videos. I had deposited things into their bank. And in time, it came back to me. Tonight's support group. Sometimes I get nobody. Today, I had somebody that I respect and I've talked to bring themselves on and bring other people with them, and then another person randomly for 3 hours. We had amazing conversations, and we leaned into each other and talked about things, and debated things, and filled each other up. So just when I felt that there was a reason to quit, I was reminded that showing up matters. And first and foremost, showing up for myself. When I run my support groups, I show up for myself. I don't expect anybody else to be there. It's wonderful when there is someone else there. I show up as an example, and that fills my soul to know that I've shown up, so that I hope that other people will show up. And until tonight, that was lagging a little bit. Now, suddenly, there's nothing sudden in the universe, worked. And tonight I had the privilege of interacting with amazing humans and being supported with people that reached out and said, hey, are you okay? Which mattered. So I keep showing up. And I keep showing up not for them, but for me. If I didn't show up today for the support group that I normally run, and I thought about canceling it, I would not have had the benefit of these beautiful humans pouring back into me and me into them. Had I cut off or not answered other people this week and run other Zooms, I would be an empty vessel right now. So, what does that all mean for me? For you? Keep showing up. Keep showing up at a support group. Keep showing up at something that makes you happy. Keep showing up when you're doing your court documents for your kids. Keep showing up. Because there are going to be other people showing up for you. And if you don't show up for yourself, they can't be there for you. Let me know your thoughts below.